Celebrities definitely aren't thrilled when fans take it upon themselves to throw objects at the stars when they're performing on stage, but you can't really blame them. It's not easy to get up on a stage to win over a crowd filled with thousands of people. Celebrities have to dodge cell phones, teddy bears, water bottles, fruits, and even candy, and this doesn't make their jobs any easier. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor, and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrities injured by fans during their concerts. At number 10, we have Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga fell off stage after a fan picked her up during her Las Vegas concert back in 2019 when the pop star invited a fan on stage at her Las Vegas show. The excited concert goer decided to pick up Lady Gaga. After the fan did a few little small hops of joy, he would end up falling off the stage right on top of Lady Gaga after they tumbled off the stage together. Lady Gaga in a video could be seen falling on her back with the fan landing right on top of her in videos that were shot from multiple angles by fans. Luckily for Gaga and the fan, they appeared to avoid any serious injuries, and Gaga would get back on her feet and kept on dancing right through the end of her Enigma show. Gaga also decided to have a sense of humor about it, and she would bring the fan back on the stage and they would joke about the two being Rose and Jack in the Titanic. And number 9, Harry Styles. In 2021, Harry Styles kicked off his epic 157-date world tour. However, the star unfortunately would have to postpone 3 of his dates in LA after he came down with the flu. When Harry was finally able to return to the stage less than a week after his comeback, Harry would get injured by a concert goer after they decided it'd be a good idea to throw what it looks like skittles onto the stage. In a video shared to Twitter, it would show multiple pieces of candy zooming across the stage before one of the pieces hit Harry directly in his left eye. In the clip, Harry would immediately wince and hold his hand up to his eye while keeping his head towards the ground. As he finally returned to the camera's view, he could be seen squinting, trying to combat the pain. Harry would then be pictured in his car driving home from the concert, still rubbing his eye. Hey Peaches, are you enjoying this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. At number 8, we have Ariana Grande. When headlining her Coachella performance, a video would later surface Ariana Grande being pelted by a lemon. The flying piece of fruit would hit the star right in the chest while she was performing a segment of her song Right There, Break Your Heart Right Back mashup. Thankfully, the lemon ended up missing Ariana's head before bouncing off her chest. The whole situation was fairly harmless and the pop star kept performing, barely missing a beat. However, that didn't stop Ariana from letting out a surprise yelp, and she then went to say, "That one's because one of y'all threw a lemon at me." The prevailing theory fans would come up with later is that the clouding citrus was chucked by a chafed Beyonce fan over an alleged pay disparity between her 2018 Coachella set and Grande's 2019 one. However, the singers were both paid the same, so that would just be a rumor, and it still leaves us wondering, why would someone throw a lemon at Ariana? At number 7, we have Jack Harlow. In May, a video would be posted that seen Jack Harlow walking across the stage getting ready for the next song in his set. When out of nowhere, he sees some sort of flying object in his direction coming from the crowd. The object would just miss the rapper's head as he was able to dodge the object and looked into the audience to see who the culprit was. After taking a few seconds to show he wasn't happy that someone made the dangerous move to throw an object at him, Jack lightened up and decided to channel his inner DaBaby comment that would have the audience roar in laughter. Jack would go on to say, "Who threw that Adidas?" before carrying on with his set. Now, Jack didn't end up getting injured by his object because of his super ninja abilities to dodge the object last minute. However, the fan definitely pursued to injure Jack by the way you can see the object visually rip across the stage. At number 6, we have J.Cole. One fan definitely learned that if you want to score a selfie with J.Cole, you probably shouldn't throw your phone at him. While he was performing on stage back in 2015, J.Cole had a concert in San Diego. After the concert, a video would start to surface. In the video, someone decided it'd be a good idea to throw an iPhone directly at J.Cole. The phone would then be seen hitting him right in the forehead. Now, that definitely had to hurt. However, J.Cole decided to take a chill moment, brush off the incident, and shove the phone in his pocket. J.Cole then continued to perform, and in the process, he earned himself a new phone. If there's anything you should learn from this situation, unless you want to lose your phone and look utterly ridiculous, you probably shouldn't chuck it at your favorite celebrity. Now, there's never been news detailed if the fan ever got their phone back, but they definitely learned the lesson after that one. At number 5, we have Kanye West. In 2012, Kanye West would have an outburst on stage after a fan decided it would be a smart move to throw a coin on the stage. The whole incident would happen when Kanye was performing in Dublin, Ireland on his Watch the Throne tour. When the video started to surface, it would show Kanye performing The Good Life. When the coin was tossed, Kanye would fumble up his lyrics and order the DJ to cut the song song and replay it again, and he would say, "I'm not trying to make any excuses, but some mother effer threw an effing coin up here and like threw me all the way off." He then picked up the coin to show the crowd and finished his rant by saying, "Don't throw hard stuff up here while we're performing. Seriously, you effed up for everybody. I was having a perfect show." Flawless victory. Kanye is pretty much a perfectionist, so when it comes to his shows, he can get frustrated over pretty much anything. The fan definitely should have known better than to throw a coin on the stage. At number 4, we have Tyga. In March of 2019, Tyga would be performing in Omaha, Nebraska. During his performance, someone would throw an unidentified object at him while he was performing his song Rack City. In the video that surfaced on the internet later, Tyga would appear to be really upset by the situation as he would stop his performance just to yell, "Meet me outside." After a bit, Tyga was finally able to calm down, and then he would continue to perform his hit. However, he was definitely angry while he was doing it. And number 3, Akon. If you thought about throwing an object at a celebrity, you might want to rethink again. In 2007, Akon had an outdoor show which ended up bad for him and a fan. In a video, a teenage fan would throw a bottle at Akon during his performance, and Akon's response to the disrespect was a little crazy. Akon would then ask the audience to point out the culprit who had thrown the object at him. He would then send a security guard to grab the 15-year-old and bring him on the stage. Once the 15-year-old got on the stage, Akon would hoist him onto his shoulders and would toss him back into the crowd. A spectator in the audience would then collide with the teenager and would suffer a concussion. The singer would then be fined $350 for the incident, and he would have to complete 65 hours of community service. And number 2, we have David Bowie. In 2004, halfway through his 3rd song at the Norwegian Music Festival, an object would come flying through the crowd and it would hit David Bowie in the eye. The object would later be identified as a lollipop. David wasn't seriously injured at the Norwegian Wood Festival, however, he had to stop his performance, back off the runway, and get assistance from his crew. Within moments, the crowd of 7,500 people would begin swearing at the unknown culprit, and David would come out to say, "Luckily you hit my bad eye." David would then demand to know who threw the lollipop, however, no one in the cold drizzle would come forward. He would then go on to grumble about the person hiding in the crowd before regaining his composure and sense of humor and promise the audience he was going to make the concert extra long. And at number 1 today, we have DaBaby. DaBaby was forced to briefly pause his performance at the Rolling Loud Festival in Miami when an attendee threw their shoe at him. Just before the incident, the rapper was running through a medley of his hits, and he asked the audience to put a hand in the air with the cell phone and turn the light on. At the end of his statement, a fan would throw an Adidas shoe onto the stage at the rapper. DaBaby would then ask the crowd who threw their busted Adidas at him. When DaBaby was finally able to find the culprit in the crowd, he would say he was gonna do a front flip into the mosh pit and told him not to throw no more busted shoes on the stage. Well, that's it for this video, my little peaches. Until the next one, remember to stay juicy.